So I decided that's where I'm going to put my fish pond. All right, the start of the project. I'm going to remove all this, keep the walkway, all right, and the fish pond will go from here to the rose bush, and I'm going to put some koi fish in here. It's going to be beautiful. Start of a beautiful project to complement my garden. Well, started work and then it started pouring, but you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to rip all this out to put the koi pond in, all this. But it's coming down pretty heavy. So I'll keep the walkway and keep my flowers blooming, but all this has to go. All right, here's an update. Yeah, I've been digging without the camera. Obviously, I didn't want folks to see me struggling. You can see I'm still short of breath. But so what I'm doing here, I trimmed the rows. All right, I'm gonna dig about 3 feet, and then the mound that I've created is gonna be about 4 feet. This is gonna be the shallow section. I'm gonna put rocks before I put the liner, okay? And this will be the sitting area with the benches where you could appreciate it. I'm building a mound here where the waterfall is gonna be. All right, so it's a long project, but I'm digging and I continue to dig. So there you have it. In terms of perspective, it's gonna be a long project. It's gonna take a few days. The liners have been ordered, but then the rocks, the pebbles, everything's gonna be on there. It's gonna be nice. So you could see me. This is gonna be, I'm gonna go 4 feet here. That's gonna be the winter sanctuary, and this area is gonna be about 3 feet. You can see I'm building it up. All right, but this area is gonna be deep. So anyway, I will continue and I will show you guys the progress as I go along. 3 to 4 feet. All right, I'm taking a break. The sun is hot. It's 80 something degrees and I'm just keep going. I decided that I'm gonna put the waterfall over under the rose bush so you could appreciate it from both angles, from the house and from the flower garden if it's over there versus being to the closest point here. So, and that's the whole point. And I have my flat rocks from the back in the bush back there that I'm going to harvest. I'm going to show you. So it's a flower garden, and I was looking at this flower bed right here, which is, I don't know what it's going to produce, but there's a lot of hidden rocks that I was not aware of that I could use for the pond. See? There they are. I'll show you. So why buy extra if I could just use the ones that's hidden, you know, back there. So once the liner is in and I'm 4 feet, then I should be able to lay my rocks, redefine this pathway. Yeah, so there you have it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This will be the shallow end by the yard. So again, it's messy, but when it's all said and done, and this will be the deep end, and the fountain will be over there now from the rose, so you could see it from every angle that you're sitting. Whether you're sitting over here in the yard, from the front door, from the garden, you will appreciate the water. Right, it's very early in the morning now. I consider this is day 2, so I'm gonna keep digging. Significant progress has been made, but some more work has to be done here. So I'm gonna keep going. Maybe make it a little wider. Yeah. Yeah, it's a quiet morning and started doing more digging. The shallow end needs to go a little deeper, but this is actually fairly deep already. So. It's fairly deep. It's getting a little harder down there, but and I'm building the ridge. So that's where the waterfall will be, right there. But you could see the depth. Yep. So the shallow end, I'm gonna go deeper with that. So it'll be done. Take a couple of days. Yeah. But just perspective of the garden. When it's all said and done and you have that water feature, it's gonna be phenomenal. Well, this is day 3. I went hiking yesterday, so really didn't do much work. It rained last night, so I'm gonna have a cup of coffee out here, contemplating what I'm gonna do with this project. All right, different perspective. Deep end, shallow end. It's muddy this morning. Takes bigger bites. Bigger bites. Heavy. It rained last night. Hiked all day yesterday, so I'm tired. I'm done with the digging. So what I ended up doing is I brought up the sides to get it down to about 3.5, 4 feet. And I'm ready for my liner. But as you can see, perspective, I dug further. I made a little ridge over here. And this is the deep end. And I'll keep showing you guys the progress. But this is gonna be beautiful when it's done. Done a lot of work, a lot of digging, and I got my pond liner. I'm gonna lay it down. I've compressed the soil. Some folks will say, you know, get some nice sand and lay it down, but this is pretty compressed. So there you have it. You have the pond liner right there. How big of a liner I have here. Okay. So it's usually a 2-person job. Perfect. This is gonna work. I'm gonna anchor this here. A rock right there. So remember, this has to go down. I don't know if I have enough length, but periphery. I'm gonna stand in there. There we go. Ridge, ridge, ridge. Perfect. All right, guys, I need to pull. The waterfall is gonna be on the left-hand side here of the screen. So what I need to do, I need to pull this up a little more. Get this all the way over to the edge. Get some rocks on there. A little more this way. There we go. There we go. I'm willing to get some of that edge over there. And let's put a rock over here for now. Let's put some rocks to hold it. There we go. I'm gonna put some water in there. All right, guys, I'm gonna fill it in, clean it out. I'm gonna have a pump in here eventually. And then I think I'm gonna get some more coverage for where the waterfall is going to be. Clean that out. Pump will clean out that water anyway. I just mean, so the deep end, just perspective. You can see the deep end. That's for the winter time. It rained last night, so there's a lot of mud. But the pump will, once I put the pump in, the pump will take care of all that. So I'm gonna get this done. I'm ready to run for about a week before I can put the pictures in there. And yeah. All right, I will be back. All right, guys, I'm filling it up. All right. This is just phase, and then I'm gonna put rocks down, and then I'll be back to show you guys. All right, guys. Getting there. Put some water in there. I gotta put the rocks on the periphery, and go from there. I'm gonna try to pump on the waterfall. I gotta dress it up with rocks eventually, but I make sure I don't have a leak. Yep, I have a small leak. I can see it. But we'll solve it. See if it fills up. Actually, no, it's not leaking at all. Actually, yes, there is a small leak. But if I can let that capture back. If this can capture back into the pond, it's gonna be good. All right, it's a work in progress. It's working. There's a serious leak though. I gotta figure that out. There you go. All right. It's gonna work. It'll work. All right, I'm gonna drip it out. It's a work in progress, guys. For 2 days of work, that's not bad. All right, peace. Everything seems to be coming. A little short on that edge over there, but I'm gonna put rocks. That's why I moved the waterfall to this feature, this area, so I could see it from my back door and I could see it from the garden. There's a leak, but I directed the leak right back into the pond. So there you have it. And I'm getting the rocks. These are all rocks from the back of the garden. And then what I'll do is I'll redefine the walkway is going to be, I'm going to move the walkway a little bit more to the right here. But when this is all said and done, it's going to be pretty. Pretty. All right, I stabilized the left side with some stones, and then I'm gonna put more stones, right? And then I'm gonna put gravel. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm just this is just testing the liner and everything else. So, like I said, there's a leak on the bottom of the pump, but I'm not gonna worry about that because I redirected it right back into the pond. So. There you have it. It's gonna be thing of beauty. All right, guys, take it easy. Go ahead. All right, so here we have it, guys. A lot of work still needs to be done, but I'm laying out the rocks. There's gonna be a lot of rocks and pebbles, but there's a small issue that I have to rectify, and that's gonna be this height to the left is a little higher. So what I'm gonna do on the right hand side is get some rocks and elevate that up under the liner. So it'll come together. But again, start to finish, we'll get there. So it's been quite the project from when I started. I'm gonna build up the waterfall, build up the rocks, fill it up. So it's been up since around 5 a.m. And there you have it. It's coming together. When it's all said and done, you can see the waterfall from both ends. And then I'm gonna redo the pathway here all together, move it further this way, and maybe put a bench right here, right next to that, and obviously a feature under the tree, and then the flower garden as you walk around. Yep, a work in progress. Look at what I found. I'll incorporate that into it. A new pathway coming. I've done this with rocks. It looks like a real waterfall. Let's see how that goes. All right. You can already listen to the birds and the water falling when this is nice and clean with the fish. Oh, it's gonna be an oasis. Just a different perspective. There's a lot of work going on here, so it's messy. But I'm gonna dress out the waterfall with a lot of rocks. Then I'm gonna build a wall of rocks, and then I'm gonna fill in on the edge with pebbles. So I'm gonna straight path. The path is gonna be here. Put some, not bricks, but pathway rocks, whatever you want to call them. I don't know the proper term. Come all the way like a rectangle, and then in between that rock and the liner, I'm gonna put gravel. So it will be nice. All right, I just as tired as I am, I don't want to give up. So because of the height difference, I was thinking of raising the right side, but then I figured I could build these rocks on the inside. So this is what I did. All right, but I'm going to square this off with pathway rocks and then gravel in between. It's going to be a thing of beauty. A zoom in view of what I'm doing. So I'm going to bring flat rocks all the way down to cover the lining because of the height discrepancy. So then I'll put some pond plants on the periphery. In about a week and a half, this will be nice and clear. And then I will put fish in. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish the periphery. So I'm going to bring some pathway rocks down like this, square it off all the way back, and then in between I'll put gravels. So it will be sort of elevated from this platform, and then the walkway will be right here into the garden. So there you have it. I think this is it for today. So this is going to be a nice view from the front door here, looking in. All right, so there you have it. I love it. All right, guys, so I'm extending the walkway to the garden. There's two paths, by the way, but we're gonna lay down some rocks, some gravels. I'm gonna put a barrier down because this is very fertile soil, but again, it's a work in progress. All right, guys, just a little update. The sun is out. I did buy the materials, it's in the garage, but I'm done working and I'm gonna put my barrier down. I'll put the barrier all across here. And then I'm gonna line the blocks, and then I have the pebbles to elevate it. I put the filter stuff in the filtration system now. I went out and bought it. So it's in there now. So you see it's coming in clear. So hopefully by tomorrow, the pond will be clear of all the silt. So it's a work in progress, and it's coming together. But as you can see, I'm gonna straighten these. These are gonna be straight. And then I'm gonna put pebbles in between. And the walkway is also gonna be a pebble pathway. Yeah, blocks are gonna be on both sides to define the walk. There you have it. There you have it. Transformation in 3 days. All right, work in progress. It's been running. It's coming out. There you go. All right, this is day 4. It's early in the morning. Some flower petals in there. It's cleared up. See the bottom coming together. So anyway, been a long weekend, tired as hell. So just wanted to check it out early in the morning. Back on night calls tonight and tomorrow, so I got to preserve my energy. I'm having my coffee again. But just, appreciating the work that was done this weekend. Pathways, put down the barrier, and I'm gonna work on that. Get the birds. I got the gravel. I just have to figure out, next moves. And I'm working the next 2 nights, but I'm just out here enjoying my cup of coffee. The birds are singing and the flowers are blooming, and I'm just enjoying the water here, but it's not complete, obviously. Got all the materials for the walkway, right? The new walkway. I got the pebbles for the back. I'm gonna need some larger flax stone for that edge, but it's coming together. And then I'll be able to fill it up. The water's clear. You could actually see the bottom now compared to what it looked like yesterday. But I'm just out here at 5:30 in the morning, enjoying a cup of coffee and just checking out the work, I gotta decide what I'm doing with the rose bushes. Is it an addition? You see the petals are falling into the pond, but I guess that's all part of it. And what I'm gonna do back here, I might put another feature on the other side, but there you have it, guys. Peace. All right. I said I was not gonna do any work today, but I should be resting. I'm on tonight, but I'm laying down my pathway, and I decided I was not going to do these blocks over there. I made it just natural sloping down on this end. We'll put some more flax stone over there to overlap to make up for the height discrepancy, and I will square this off and work this in. So this was a feature that I found in the garden. Looks like it was a bird feed, but what I'm going to do is drill a hole in there, maybe put it on top over here and make another waterfall out of that. So we'll see how that goes, but it's coming together, Water project. All right, guys, a quick update on the pond. I moved the waterfall. I put the flat rocks. I got another small solar filter in there, you see, and then I have solar lights which will come on at night. I just have to finish the walkway, and I am still to square this off, but it's coming together. Actually, I put some tests fished in there. It's been running for 3 days. yeah, they're pretty healthy. So we'll see how that goes. Got to dress out the waterfall here, but it's coming together. All right, I just tested this out. How I'm gonna lay this out here on the patio. Again, this has to be power washed when complete. I'm laying stones down on the border of the walkway. Keep this garden pot, flower garden intact. Bring this all the way down. Still running. Then I'm gonna drop the waterfall a little and then dress it out with stones. That's gonna be over the weekend where the project will be completed. The walkway's coming together. I gotta cut the barrier.
All right, so guys, the pond is completed. I got all the lights, which can be controlled remotely. Turned off all completely. Okay. Curve, different modes, changing colors. Pathway is done, right? And you hear the birds? I have my bird feeder up in the distance. I have these solar lights to light the pathway. It goes off at dawn, about 5:30 in the morning. So there you have it. Project's complete. So there's some fish in there. A little shy. The completion of the project, the pond is done. Have the lights on. Change different colors remotely. This does not stay on during the course of the night. I do have these path lights that stay on, all solar. There's some fish in there. Project is complete.